each other to fucking do what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree, but we're talking about what is the complaint today?
The guys do not play hard.
I don't give a fuck about 2000. What is the complaint today again?
The guys do not play hard.
So the facts are they're not playing hard and we're complaining.
You said they not playing hard because the players they pick?
Yeah, because they don't respect other guys.
The guys aren't playing hard in the game.
They're not playing. The top 10 guys all respect each other though. So what's that excuse?
So
You all top 10 niggas see each other every year. Well, we used to be wanting to kill each other.
one thing to fix it, man, you put some incentives in it, man. You put some money, you put certain things in it, man. These dudes.
I want to be the best. That's the only thing you got to do.
We got a lot. All-Star weekend.
I want to be weekend. Cool.
All-Star weekend next week.
We got what you
We got what you want to do.
Don't even
We figured out what you want to do. Yeah. All-Star weekend next weekend.
And I want to jump from the half court. Motherfucker, I can't.
You can try,
So
motherfucker.
All-Star weekend next weekend, we will be there to cover
Everybody
everything.
had that approach, the NBA would be a much better product.
But they
Right?
reality is
Overall, regular season game.
I want to win.
Regular season game, All-Star game. If more guys had that approach, the NBA would be a much more palatable product. And so the NFL, right? Hold on. So the NFL, jobs are at stake
Yep.
each week.
Yep.
If you don't approach this shit a certain way each week, you might have a fucking pink slip on your goddamn desk when you get there on motherfucking Tuesday.
That's exactly like it.
If it meant something and if it was that approach, it'd be a better product. It was regular season, all-star, playoffs, it would be no different. Just like the NFL. Them guys out there in preseason fighting for a fucking job. Them guys in the regular season fighting for a job. And the playoffs mean something to do trying to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Man.
So if more guys had the approach that he's speaking of, cause I put myself in that situation, I'll let you get to your job, Joe. But more guys had that approach, it'll be a much better product. There was no off switch with a guy like me. I didn't have no other way. I asked the guy who had been to multiple, which was my teammate, what should I do? He told me, go out and be you. That's all you needed to hear, right? Go out and play hard and be who you are. You do that shit, you be fine. So if more guys had that approach, more guys took that approach, it'd be a much better game, but they don't.
So Luka hasn't really played much, right? And they're in eighth when All-Star they were sixth. So Kyrie is not an All-Star this year for carrying this team without the number one option. Okay.
He's very capable, but he should have been there.
Okay, so he should. Now think about some of the names that heightens the.
So make sure your question.
I don't give a fuck. Steph. I don't care.
For
For Kyrie who goes out, I'm just saying the names that should be in. They can figure this shit out. It does. The guys who are their names and how they're playing. You're telling me Pascal is playing better than you?
But what you're saying is whatever you're saying, regardless of the name and how they're playing, they should be in because of the name. That's what you're saying.
And their game.
But that's what I'm saying. If another guy's playing good, better than the name, the name shouldn't just get the nod because he's the name.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're playing very well also.
But not better.
Better than the guy who's averaging 20. This man is averaging 27 and what's the name? What are you saying?
I'm saying Darius Garland is averaging 21. Trae Young is averaging
27 and 11.
double.
And you're telling me Pascal and Garland or Mobley is playing better than him?
In terms of playing better, what does that mean?
And position.
Trey's averaging 23 and 12.
Does it just mean more points?
Better.
23 and 12.
He's deserved. Like Trae Young, that's a bad. Trae Young is very deserved.
So we'll have a lot more All-Star discussion in the coming days.
That's all it is.
We'll have a lot more All-Star discussion in the coming days. We got to move on.
Over here.
You know what?
Right now,
No.
before the All-Star break, Trae Young is having an All-Star caliber year.
King, you know what the real problem is? Here is the underlying issue with All-Star voting. They tell you vote top 7, right? So they tell the coaches, vote your top 7 reserves. Then they get this list, and then the NBA puts them in position, right? So let's say Trae Young got the 4th most votes on the list. Well, they're only taking 3 guards. So that means this 4th guy, he's not gonna make it. Now let's say someone like Pascal, because he plays a different position, he gets to get in because of the style they do. So they take it, they start now adding adding win. The coach is not adding win shares. They don't give a fuck about that. They're doing wins.
Yeah.
And then position you play.
Yeah.
That's how they're coming up with this list.
Huh?
It's flawed, man.
It's a flawed process.
It can't be flawed.
It is.
It's a flawed process.
Flawed.
Once they put it in position,
if it wasn't flawed, LaMelo Ball would be a starter. If it wasn't flawed, LaMelo Ball would be a starter.
Didn't they change it?
If the system wasn't flawed,
They didn't change the. I'm talking, that's popular.
LaMelo Ball would be a starter.
That's popular.
Now, what I'm saying is, now you look at the list.
Flawed
Let's say
system.
LaMelo, right? You look at the list. You're saying he's not top 7? Out of all the people that's on the list, he personally is not playing better than them? No, because they're going to take these guards, these winning guards, and then he's behind them, and then everybody else that's in different positions, they automatically go because he doesn't qualify for that position. That's the bad part about it.
So we,
Like if 7 guards are playing well, fucking 7 guards go out there, get your heads beat in. Don't start putting them in position.
So we'll have,
That's the only part I don't like.
we'll have a lot more discussion about the All-Star game in the coming days.
Like Sengun. I'm sorry. Jalen Williams, okay. All right.
All right, but let's keep this thing moving. Today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code GIL and get $20 off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a new customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code GIL is going to get you $20 off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code GIL to your account. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's talk about something a little bit more positive. We'll unify one side of the couch, may not on the other side. So the blockbuster trade that sent Luka to the Lakers and AD to the Mavericks is still sending shockwaves throughout the league and beyond. After arriving in Dallas, Anthony Davis took the time to acknowledge us Lakers fans who supported him through the best and the worst times and has never ever wavered. AD released a heartfelt thank you to Lakers fans on social media, saying in part, 6 years ago, I came here with the vision to win a championship, and I will never forget the moment we did. The business is basketball. It's a business just like all other businesses. I am grateful to the city where my first ring came from, grew my family and friendships, and I will always have a home here. LA will always have a special place in my heart. Every great story has an exciting next chapter. Dallas, here we come. So we talked about a lot about the Luka side of the trade yesterday, but should AD feel betrayed by the Lakers and how all this went down?
So skip all that about the fires and shit.
Okay, we had to keep it condensed. We are moving forward. It was a long ass lengthy statement. Y'all don't like hearing me read anyway.
All the bullshit you just read on here, you just gonna skip the fact that he said you feel some families with the fires. You just gonna, of all the shit you could have said, you just gonna skip that part.
His ass got fired. That's all. Shit. I know that nigga was like, damn, I would have traded myself too. Let me put some sentimental shit in the fires in LA. Nah, your ass is fired. You shit. Get the fuck out. That's all shit. We ain't even want no motherfucking letter. You throw that in there.
Hey,
Niggas feel sorry for you, nigga.
hey, what time you start today?
Shit. God damn. The fire was you out the door. They called me, hey, nigga, you fired just like LA. And he was like, oh, man, nigga, lost for words. Shit, nigga. I had to call the ambulance for his ass. Shit.
Hey, what time you start drinking Hennessy today?
Ask me about the fire. That nigga fired.
Yeah, had your
That's on the
cereal.
fire I want to hear.
You had your Hennessy some cereal this morning.
Should Anthony Davis feel betrayed by the Lakers?
Nah.
Rashad?
No.
Should he feel betrayed by the Lakers? No, absolutely not. And this is the deep dive that I've done in the last 13 days with my research team. Found out all the reasons why.
What did your research team tell you, Rashad?
In 13 days?
13
You
days.
knew how long?
Writing's on the wall, I told you. I said it yesterday, the writing's been on the wall. Luka Doncic's injury. I wonder if anybody's really looked into it.
It's about Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
We were talking about AD.
Oh, it's like, who got traded for Luka?
AD got traded.
Okay.
And just keep it.
They work together, right? They work together. So when you want to get a guy like Luka, right, it falls in your lap. This fell in their lap, man. This the only situation made sense for Dallas. Was LA. Every other superstar's tied up. It don't make sense for LA. It only makes sense between them two. But guess who's in cahoots? Guess who work together? Rob and Nico, best friends. That's why they kept it private. So for Anthony Davis, he should not feel anything but grateful. Now you don't get to be blamed no more. You don't have to drive the car and have the motherfucker beside you keep driving for you. Let me drive. Let me drive that motherfucker. You turn it the right way.
They got 2 steering wheels.
Yeah, like the dumb and then he pushed the button. Man, I got this shit from now on. Now it's Luka team. Guess what? We ain't got to do no more. They talk about no Brian. I might as well be a Laker fan. I ain't really got to do nothing else no more. Just sit back and watch. The dude from Gold, remember? Shoot jumpers.
So you're saying AD shouldn't feel betrayed by the Lakers for how this went down?
Because he don't
They
want
did
to
him a
blame
favor.
him all.
Oh, he's free.
He's free. He is free.
No, he's free. Free. I helped you patch your stats for 4 years, but big dog. Say thank you. You're welcome.
Me said
Now it's time for me to go win one and get credit. Kyrie, here I come.
And in that statement, King, obviously we left out a lot of it, wanted to condense it, but it hurts my feelings. Okay, you know, but you like my big brother, it hurts my feelings.
No, we ain't got to do all that, man.
No, but he said, I'm grateful to the city where my first ring came from. Not where my ring came from.
There's more rings?
Where my first, as if to imply there's going to be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth.
You did say that?
Where my first ring came from.
I like his confidence.
Do you think this move puts the Mavs in a position to get AD his next ring?
100%. They the front runners.
They're above the Thunder in the Western Conference.
Absolutely. They move right to the front.
To the front.
To the front.
As a reminder, AD turns 32 in March.
Still in this prime.
NBA champion,
Gil reading his Google search.
your champion odds.
That's a business. He should not feel betrayed.
The Mavs odds did go down the immediate after.
It went down, right?
The immediate.
Vegas, they went not
What was their odds to be in the championship last year?
That is a
I know
fact.
they was the 5th seed.
My God.
And they had Luka Doncic at the 5th seed.
I think I was supposed to be great now. It was different than last year. They didn't have no odds last year.
I can check. All I
Oh,
can-
we know. We know.
All I can do is then we're ready.
We know.
Since you know we're ready.
They weren't where they are now.
Where were they?
They ain't where they are now.
Where were they?
They were once. You know what I'm saying?
Where were they?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, they're not where they are now.
Say you knew.
So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Lakers is 5th now. 6, 7, 8. They're 9th. Okay.
All right, well,
They in the 9th seed?
They're 9th. They're
Oh.
9th to win. They're okay. Let's see.
The odds are
or 10
nine.
behind the Bucks, according to some books. Just depends.
Wait, is this live? 3, 4.
So Lakers have 6th best odds to win the title. Mavs have the 10th best odds to win the NBA title in the aftermath of this trade.
Oh, yeah.
But Sha, you said AD off the hook now, but now is he going to experience that same situation in Dallas, coming to replace a fan or a player that we saw, Mavs fans, literally losing their shit over? Straw, the Dirk statue right now surrounded by a bunch of Luka memorabilia memories,
That's it.
cards and notes.
He ain't got nothing to worry about, man, because he didn't get shipped off for just no reason.
Yeah.
Like the other guy got shipped off because they wanted to get off that asset because they know something the public don't know, and they kept it private.
When you come in, they expect you to win that. But they bring you in because they think you could win as a champion.
Absolutely, it's
So
right
that's
now.
no pressure.
It's right now.
And if you don't, Nico don't have no pressure if you don't win a championship.
Yo, he got pressure if you don't. He said 3 to 4 years. He said, we trying to win in the next 3 to 4 years.
Because I will not be here in Canton, and that'll be somebody else's problem.
That's the chance you got with how old AD is? 30?
He'll be 32 in March.
32. You got 4 years out of AD before we get there.
I will move back over to the Lakers side. As for Luka, he was formally introduced as a Laker today. Here's a snippet from his introductory press conference.
Yeah, I would say, like I said, I thought I was going to spend my whole career there because I think loyalty is a big word for me, and I was trying to stay by that. But this for me is a fresh start. I get to play in LA. The fans are amazing, and I got the ocean here, so it's a really big thing for me. But really, I'm really excited to be here. I getting to play for the Lakers. Now everybody can say that, and many legends passed here, many championships. So that's my goal.
Man says he got the ocean. You know, we live here so long, we don't appreciate those types of things.
I like that cold air water.
It's got a lot of doo-doo PP in it, but it's still the ocean.
Shit freezing.
So, in the press conference, he was asked whether he ever indicated to the Mavs that he would not sign an extension. This is what Luka had to say.
Might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that might be the case?
Absolutely not.
I don't know why they're bringing up no shit. Here we go. So Luka said he never indicated he wouldn't resign with the Dallas. Same question as AD. So should Luka feel betrayed by the Mavericks?
Yes. What they did him was unbelievable. We would never do no such thing like that to our franchise guys. So I'm happy here. Luka's going. He should take that feeling. I don't think they thought about the feeling of betrayedness, and he gonna put it into anger, and he gonna come out, hungry and ready to go. But yeah, I'm happy about this. It's a good feeling.
Gives you Luka feel betrayed by the Mavs and how the situation went down. Obviously, Pelinka and Nico Harris are very secretive. Did not alert the agents until the final moments of the trade. And you can wear the jersey. No. Okay. Let's put it back over here. You get to be near the ocean.
Where you gonna be?
You get to be by the ocean. Looks slim too. I'm just gonna say I don't see where the 270s is.
You should feel betrayed.
He thought it
To go to the Lakers. Blindsided to go to the Lakers. Blindside me every motherfucking day then. I thought blindside was landing and you ended up in motherfucker Memphis or Detroit. I thought that was the blindside. I thought like you going to these cities as a number one option or a superstar, like the worst thing that could happen to you is traded to a bad city. Traded to the Lakers. I'm pretty sure that Beverly Hills house you're gonna get over it.
Ladera Heights.
That beach property, you're gonna get over it. Them celebrities at the game, you're gonna get over it.
Ladera Heights. Hop on the 90, you're right at the beach.
I mean, obviously, when he got to the press conference, he's been to the All-Star game, right?
He has.
He's been to the Olympics with his country, right? And he said this was the biggest press conference he's ever seen. Welcome. Welcome to the big show. It's showtime here. He'll get over it.
Yeah, he'll get over, but he still can feel betrayed.
He can feel betrayed. Yeah.
Because the man went somewhere when he was 17 years old.
Sound like old.
He did.
You sound country just like that man went somewhere with 17-year-old man. No, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna just call him Papoose. Call him Papoose. I feel betrayed, but I do got a champ.
Oh, yeah, like you said, he'll get over.
I do got a champ on my arm. You feel me?
He'll get over.
I held you down for a long time. I held you down for a long time. and I got smeared.
He landed on his feet for sure.
I'm landing on my feet, right?
No, you got dumped. You got
Yeah. Talk about that part. You got your ass kicked out to the curb.
Yeah, you landed on your feet.
Yeah, so all cats land on the feet.
Somebody's ready to grab me.
Hey, but listen, you got to get this fuck out of here, though.
Voice though, you can hear it in his voice.
You see it in his body language.
He's still processing it, right? There's no way that boy would have been ready to play if he wasn't injured. There's no way he would have been ready to play tomorrow.
Just called his girlfriend.
He needed a few days. I'm saying like he just walked in. He just walked in on his old lady with his best friend. He just walked in on his old lady with his best friend. Damn sure.
And he don't know what to do.
No.
Grab the Glock or just fall over there.
Or cry.
He cried in the car.
He cried. I'm saying everybody. I'm saying like Nancy Plug said. I don't know whether next person move him, let off around. Better not say nothing.
All I'm saying is, as soon as you go outside, there's a group waiting for you.
Like Big X said at the end, I'm gonna wake up and I'm asleep in my car. So he was dreaming. So
Don't feel the same. That's what it looked like on his face. It just looked like he broke up with his sweetheart.
Lucas saying he thought he was going to spend his entire career with the Mavs.
He just bought a $15 million house.
Had a supermax waiting for him. Basically, will stand to lose $116 million as a result of that contract. No, we'll get the bread back, but $116 million.
Beyonce, that's what Beyonce. It was a Beyonce, and then they cut off the wedge.
And that's why I said
With the no dollars.
With the no
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you get traded and you're gonna lose 300, and you gotta go to Cleveland for 260, like that hurts. Right, it is hard to process that because you can't get it back in the market.
Sorry, Suge.
Can't get it back in the market. But if you're telling me that you're gonna backdoor me,
No did.
at least put some lube on. At least put the lube on. Send me to New York. Send me to goddamn Boston. Send me to Chicago. Send me to LA. Put me at least put some lube on.
You broke up with me.
Make it feel a little bit better.
You broke up with me for a nigga in a wheelchair, man. The fuck you supposed to do with all this?
Snoop and Trey
I was giving you everything. Shit. They got shit fucked up over there. But look, hey.
Have we ever heard of anybody actually demanding to be out of LA? No, don't quote me. That was just a trick. Like that was a trick. No, right?
The white?
The white did. He wasn't built for that.
Well, technically, he wasn't out. What happened is free agency happened, and they didn't call him the first day, so he just signed somewhere else.
He didn't even wait for it.
He didn't even wait to see if they were going to do something. But for the most part, like this is, you get here, you feel happy here.
No, he gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up. Dallas is a nice place, trust me. But the sun is out there.
But he gonna get to the facility, gonna see the players, and be like,
So Gil, you mentioned Lucas saying
shit, I miss home.
Never been a part of the press.
The only thing in Dallas you can hide.
Banners make you think different, though.
In Dallas you can hide.
You can't hide in LA.
You can't hide in LA.
I see it all.
You know what I'm talking
You got
about?
10
There's no work in Dallas like that. Not walking.
We talking about the work. We talking about.
I mean, but not walking around like you can go to the grocery store. You seeing grocery store. Come on, 24 hours.
Walk around to the games, drinking the beer.
You see what we see in there.
Irrelevant.
What we see, just regular ass 24-hour fitness.
Irrelevant, Gil.
Is that a Hyundai? You need a sponsor. I thought you was out of my league.
I thought you get in your car.
That's your car. You look like you need a little
What
bit.
you ignoring me for? You don't supposed to be ignoring me.
Hey, she
Not driving that.
She like your man over there. She don't get extra cheese for the 39 cents.
She say, nah,
She
hold
get a
it.
hamburger.
I thought you was about
I
son.
thought you was about something. He walk around this bitch like you drive a Mercedes. Nope.
As usual, the work unifies the couch. One unified
all
fact.
time. So we can come to a common ground. We have a common ground when we talk about that.
The work getting into a Honda.
I'm just saying. In Dallas, I mean, they got wholesome women out there.
But I'm just saying.
They got women trying to be
They independent. Yeah, they independent down there.
Yeah, but you talk about Dallas. You talked about Luka in the press conference today, saying he had never been in a press conference this big. We got TMZ, we got media
That's what I'm
everywhere.
saying.
You got Lakers fans who will, the honeymoon will be very brief. Let them have one bad game. And
How he plays the game, what he does. Like, they can call him fat out of shit, whatever you
But
want
that's
to
what I'm
call
talking
him.
about. He probably eating like crazy in Dallas somewhere.
Cool.
You catch him eating the.
Can I break
they
down
play
something?
the,
Luka, two words. Simply wholesome, sir.
Break down
Right on Slauson.
real quick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Beef patties with
A
everything.
fat man averaging 34, 9, and 8, 9 and 9. I'm gonna take.
I'm thinking about the Michael Finley grabbed the beer, so he must have been walking around Dallas.
34, 9, and 9. Hey, if he want to be Marcus Jordan out this bitch, I'm gonna look the other way. If he want to get caught with the beer and the coke, cool. Luka, do you?
How many players bounce back?
Not a soda.
How many players bounce back from Achilles?
It's in the past.
How many players bounce back from Achilles?
Depends. If it's your jumping foot, not many. The opposite, like Kevin Durant, it was the opposite foot.
So the way Luka plays and the injury that he has, with the weight that he sustained, the re-injury risk for him is going to be more common than not, and it's going to put him out more time. He had a re-injury of the same.
The calf,
So you see what a calf strain is? It's borderline on where the Achilles is, the calf Achilles. You look at McCaffrey, you look at KD. Both their calf muscles pop when you can see it. Luka's did the same thing. Luka was out how many games? 26. If your condition and strength, if your strength and conditioning don't add up to your recovery time that we have set for you for a calf strain, you re-injure that calf strain, and you put yourself in jeopardy to have a strained Achilles. Who else had a strained Achilles? Giannis. Playoffs. Bucks. Missed the whole series. Came back next year. We don't know how long that recovery stint was. We don't even know if he had surgery or anything. But that calf thing is big enough for them to question moving forward.
To be honest, I don't give a fuck what they question.
So if he's not available for the Lakers, think about him going back out there and re-injuring that and becoming what AD was for the Lakers. Injury prone. You got another injury prone superstar. So what you gonna do now? We gave them to you.
And we
On the strength of you diluting the picks of Dalton Connect and first round picks and say, no, listen, we're taking on a real liability for you. You don't get that too. All right, you're right. With the information we gave you, let's do this deal before motherfuckers find out. Let's do this deal before motherfuckers find out. We ain't tell nobody.
But Shot,
You know there's only one city complaining, right? So I don't give a fuck what the reasons for. Like, you can say whatever reason you want. You can say Anthony Davis was all Superman. Did anybody from LA say, oh no?
That's what I was saying.
Was there any funerals outside of Staples?
You know why it's bad? Because all the players are now like, we don't know what's gonna happen. KD's sitting around like, man, they really might send me anywhere. They really might and not tell me nothing.
Not anywhere, it's LA.
Anywhere. No, because they was gonna send Luka. They was gonna send wherever they could get him off to.
And
They like, we need to get him somewhere. Because you know what happened the last time this happened particularly was in San Antonio with a particular guy who we didn't know had an injury that was lingering. They got off that asset. He went and won a championship. But what has his career been since?
He won them.
What has his career been since? That was the year after too. So he was able to get healthy. They got off that asset. Dude that brought them a championship and an MVP.
No, he got off that ass.
No, they got off him. They pushed him out.
No, he didn't want to be.
Go back and look at the situation. Go back and look at it. He didn't feel like they was diagnosing him right. He's trying to figure out what was wrong with him too. So his whole career, do you think the San Antonio Spurs regret letting him go? Based on what's happened thus far?
What year was that? I mean, I can just assume. After he left, 32 wins, 33 wins, 34 wins, 22 wins.
They rebuilding. Just like they did to get Tim Duncan.
And
We're not gonna start. They got Wemby. They got Wemby based on the trajectory that they went.
Yeah, they was for one. Yeah,
They got Wemby right now based on the trajectory they took. So it worked out for them.
Hey, listen. They can come out with again. They can come out with